Hi, today we're in Arizona on historic Route 66. Today we're driving to Oatman, Arizona, Mojave County, Route 66. Check this out, we have a historic Route 66 marker right here in the road. Wow, so this is super windy, twisty road. Some of the steepest grades, or the steepest grade. All the roads out here on Route 66 from Chicago all the way to Santa Monica. Route 66 here is a two-lane road. Heads up to the Black Mountains there. About 10 miles away, the flat road that climbs up the hill. The whole road is like this. There's no bridges, so just a whole series of washes. So if it rains, a lot of this gets flooded out. Sometimes we get flash floods here too. This whole area back here is called the Backcountry Byway. So here's a gradient. We start to go uphill here after about 8 miles. And up here we have the Cool Springs Cabins. We're about to enter. We're going to check that out. Hey, some of the cool plants we have up here in the desert. It's called desert agave. Right here it's called agave desertii. He'll bloom with a giant spike. And flowers. We have some oleander. He doesn't belong here. This is our creosote bush, Laria tridentata. It's a small one. They get a lot bigger. Down there in that little clump, it's called desert mistletoe. He's a little invader on that plant there. This here is a beaver tail cactus. It's Opuntia basilaris. He doesn't have big spines, but he has little spines right in the areoles there called glochids. So if you rub up on him, he gets in your fingers. You never get that stuff out. And this guy here, yeah, he's a Senegalia greggii. He's a cat claw. And if you look closely enough, you'll find little thorns that look like cat claws. Yeah, see this little thorn right there? Looks like a cat claw. So he's called a Senegalia greggii. Right here, cat claw. This one here is my favorite plant. It's an Acatillo, Fuchsiaria splendens. He likes to bloom after it rains with these leaves. See that? When the leaves come off, he has that green chlorophyll right in the stem. He's full of these really sharp spines. Hey, check out this cool little rest stop here called Cool Springs. All sorts of Route 66 mumbo jumbo. Got an old mobile sign with Pegasus right there. Pegasus the horse. Red fuel pumps. There we got some, I don't know, little antelope, deer, elky guys on display. This thing is absolutely beautiful. And we got a museum and a gift shop. Up here we're going to find a lot of these burros. They're not donkeys, they're burros. They're used by the miners, and then after like 1950, all the miners let them all go, so they run wild up here. Right up to your car. Hey, check out this Chevy truck. That's really cool, and I think Bonnie and Clyde are inside, right there. So we're in Cool Springs Cabins. Little sign here, so we turn up the road to Oatman to Cool Springs in our reverse direction. 191 turns, 8 miles, no guardrails. And I survived the road. It's going to be the steepest gradient in all of Route 66. So here we go, we're climbing up the steepest grade in all Route 66. Sidewinder. Called a Sidewinder Road here. The Backcountry Byway. No guardrails. So we got to be really careful up here and drive safely on Route 66 too. Oh, look at this jalopy. Wow.
It's Model A.
Model A. Anyway, your Model A's can really make it up this hill, so there's a guy at the bottom. He charged you about 135 bucks to tow you up this gradient to the other side. That's a cool story. The jumping choyas over here on the left. All those guys, jumping choyas. Beautiful. Desert plants we have. Perhaps we're going to find a couple burrows along the way. Oh, here's a guardrail. So there's a little bit of a guardrail. It's the old dirt road, of course. Now it's asphalt we have here. Coming up, we have our burrow crossing for the next 8 miles into Sidewinder Pass, a place called Gold Rush. Tons and tons of these switchbacks, hairpin turns, so don't drive too fast. You're likely to go off the edge. There's a little barrier made out of rocks, and we got our little guardrail here from the old days. And some more guardrails, so not super fancy. But it should hold you up if you wipe out a little bit. Another big hairpin turn. Look at this, it's like a, I don't know, 120-degree turn here. Switchback. Holy smokes. Great view. A little more old guardrail, kind of like the guardrails you find at Devil's Elbow. So right now we're going about 18 miles an hour up the hill. So it takes you about 40 minutes to get from the bottom all the way to Oatman. There we go, just check out that beautiful view. Wow. And up ahead we're going to hit Sidewinder Pass. Old gas station and ice cream store. And here we are, Sidewinder Pass. Elevation 3,550 feet. Wow. And today, there's no gas station. Now this is the part that goes down the hill. We'll hit an abandoned place called Gold Road. There's a couple ruins in the bushes. It's private property, so the owner doesn't like you to go snoop around. Look at this old mining road up here. Wow. So if you walk around and explore, you're going to find all sorts of mines and holes in the ground. Just be careful. Don't fall in. Look at this complete U-turn switchback. Mile 28, so we're getting close to the little town of Oatman. Here we go. The beautiful town of Oatman, 2.2 miles away. We're going to stop here. Look at this cool mural. This whole area up here is called the Gold Road Mine This is where the gold was first discovered in 1900 by Jose Perez. He discovered gold in a chunk of quartz, assayed at 40 ounces to the ton. The claim was resold for $275,000. Then more people moved up, and my goodness. Anyway, by 1907, the mine milled 140,000 ounces of gold worth $2.25 million, and then continued for, I don't know, another 30, 40, 50 years. There's a mural up here of the Gold Road mine. A little history. There are Black Mountains and Route 66. Up at Gold Road mine, this little plant here you'll find all along the roadside, it's called a brittle bush. Encilia farinosa. It's called a brittle bush because it dries up, so you get real brittle like that. That's what they call it, a brittle bush. The cowboys would take this and they'd use it as a toothbrush, kind of like chew on it like that. Cleans your teeth. It's called a brittle bush. Right now we are 2.2 miles to Oatman and our burros. Hey, check out this whole field of teddy bear cholla, or jumping teddy bear cholla, so they call them. This guy right here, right on the side of the road, he's a Cylindropuntia visualovii. Oh, and he's so cute, you just want to give him a big hug, like a teddy bear. These super silvery spines here, they'll fall off and stick to you. You drag them home, and that's no good. Down here, what happens, the older stems get older and brown, they fall off. A little animal comes by and tracks it across the desert to spread it around. And up here is all golden, shiny, then they'll flower later on. Give us little fruits. Hey, we got some burros here, blocking the road. Hello. I think he wants a snack. Some little ones up here.
No food, sorry. No food.
Hey, burro.
Bye-bye. No.
So just walk up.
No. There's no food.
Here we go. There's a old spur out there. This road here is called Silver Creek. I think you can go down there if you want to. It doesn't say private property, but we've got more burro signs. You gotta be careful. So we're coming up to the little town of Oatman, Arizona. Live up here, pretty little houses on the hillside, a place called Tipton Lane. Here we have Snob Hill. Here we got a burro. Got an old car up here, he made it up the hill. Alright, look at this beautiful town. Old mining town. Great looking houses, old relics and cars. Look at this place here. It's called the Antique Store. Cool stuff. Here's the beautiful town of Oatman, Arizona. How about that? Anyway, elevation 2,700 feet. Welcome to Oatman, Arizona. Anyway, hope you like that drive. We're going to get out and explore Oatman. That's how you get from Kingman to Oatman on old Route 66. Thanks for watching.